Good morning, children. Last time we did plant tissues. I hope you understood plant tissues very well. Today we are going to start with a new topic of the same chapter, that is animal tissues. Animal body is made up of animal tissues. Animal tissues mainly of four different types. They are epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and neural tissue. There are four different types of animal tissues. They are epithelial tissue or covering tissues, connective tissue or supportive tissues, muscular tissue or contractile tissues, neural tissues or nervous tissue. These are the four different types of animal tissues. Now we will study in detail about each and every animal tissues. First of all, we will start with epithelial tissues. In epithelial tissues, we will learn about location, characteristics, functions, everything regarding epithelial tissues. Epithelial tissues mainly of two different types, simple epithelium and compound epithelium. Tissues which is only one cell thick, they are simple epithelium, and if it is two or more cell thick, they are compound epithelium. Again, simple epithelium divided it into squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, ciliated epithelium, and glandular epithelium. And compound epithelium as stratified epithelium. These are the classifications of epithelial tissues. Now we will continue with simple epithelium, each and every one, its location, function, size, shape, that is regarding squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, ciliated epithelium, and glandular epithelium. These are the characteristics of epithelial tissues. Epithelial tissues, they covers the whole surface of our body, and epithelial tissues lining internal organs, lie close together, and they are having the capacity of regeneration. And epithelial tissues are attached to an underlying tissue by a basement membrane. So these are the characteristics of epithelial tissues. Epithelial tissues, based on the structure and organization of the cells, epithelial tissues are classified into different categories. They are simple epithelium, compound epithelium, and again simple epithelium it into squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, cuboidal epithelium. Then compound epithelial tissues are stratified epithelium. First of all, we will learn about squamous epithelium. Squamous epithelial tissues. From the picture itself that you can identify the structure of squamous epithelial tissues. They are very thin, flat, and with a prominent nuclei. That is the characteristics of squamous epithelium. They are very thin, they are flat, and they are with a clear prominent nuclei. And this type of squamous epithelium, that it is present in blood vessels, lymph vessels, lining of mouth, nasal cavities, Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule, that is the part of the nephron or part of the kidney where that filtration of blood is taking place. And squamous epithelium is present in the alveoli of lungs. Alveoli, exchange of gases taking place inside alveoli. So all these internal organs are lined with squamous epithelium, and the function of squamous epithelium protect the underlying part from mechanical injury and from germs and also from chemicals. Mainly protection, that is the function of squamous epithelium. Another type of epithelial tissues, they are cuboidal epithelium. This type of cells are cuboidal or square shaped, and it is clear from the diagram. Each cell has a nucleus at the center, and this type of cuboidal epithelial tissues are present in kidney tubules, sweat glands, and salivary glands. So these are, once again, these are the type of cuboidal epithelial tissues, and this type of cells are cuboidal or they are square shaped, and it is mainly present in kidney tubules, sweat glands, and salivary glands. The next type of epithelial tissues, they are columnar epithelium. The diagram, from this diagram, that you can identify columnar epithelium with its shape. They are elongated, tall, and pillar-like. The cells are much taller. Nuclei lie in the basal part of the cell. That is the speciality of columnar epithelium. This diagram, that which shows the shape of columnar epithelial tissues. They are elongated, tall, and pillar-like. This type of columnar epithelial tissues are mainly found in the inner lining of stomach and intestine. There are two more types of columnar epithelial tissues. They are ciliated epithelium and glandular epithelium. Ciliated epithelial tissues, that is, the first one is that cuboidal ciliated epithelium. It consists of cuboidal cells with cilia on their free surface. Hair-like projections are present on the free surface. It lines certain parts of urinary tubules. And the B diagram, that which shows columnar ciliated epithelium. It consists of columnar cells with cilia on their free surface. And mainly this type of columnar ciliated epithelial tissues are present in the trachea or windpipe. This is the diagram that which shows ciliated epithelium. Ciliated epithelium may be cuboidal or columnar, and these cells have cilia at their free end, which keeps lashing and moving the material entering the organs. That is the function of ciliated epithelium. This picture diagram, that which shows glandular epithelium, a type of columnar epithelial tissues, large sized cells which secrete mucus, mainly found in the stomach and intestine of the inner lining. Stomach and intestine inner lining. The cells which secrete mucus are called goblet cells. So this is a type of epithelial tissues, and it is named glandular epithelium. The beginning of this epithelial tissues explanation, that I was explained to you that epithelial tissues are of two different types. One is that simple epithelium and compound epithelium. And compound epithelium, example, stratified epithelium. The diagram here, that which shows stratified epithelium, composed of several layers of epithelial cells. And this type of stratified epithelial tissues are found mainly in skin and cornea. The stratified epithelial tissues, again, classified it into stratified squamous epithelium, stratified cuboidal epithelium, stratified columnar epithelium, and stratified ciliated columnar epithelium. The explanatory part of all the stratified epithelial tissues that you will study in higher classes. So epithelial tissues explanation is this much. Before we conclude, we have to revise once from the beginning. Animal tissues. Animal tissues mainly of 4 different types. They are epithelial tissues, connective tissues, muscular tissues, and neural tissues. Epithelial tissues, they are characteristics and functions. And then epithelial tissues mainly divided it into simple and compound. Simple epithelial tissues. They are squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, cuboidal epithelium. Their size, shape, location, function, based on that they are classified it into different categories. And stratified epithelium, it's a type of compound epithelium. This much that we completed. So this is the diagram that which shows location of various types of epithelial tissues. That is simple squamous epithelium, and its location is shown here. Then here it is simple squamous epithelium. It is present where that which it is present, it is in the alveoli. And simple cuboidal epithelium location. Then simple columnar epithelium. This is the shape of the columnar epithelial tissues. And here simple columnar glandular epithelium. Glandular epithelium, the shape is like this. Then simple columnar glandular epithelial tissues, that which is present in glands and goblet cells, are labeled here. And here this is simple columnar ciliated epithelium. So that is the shape, size, location, where they are located. That is given in this diagram. Inside the lungs, that is epithelial tissues. What type of epithelial tissues are present? Here pancreas. So this is the picture that which shows location of various types of epithelial tissues. They are squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, cuboidal epithelium, ciliated epithelium, glandular epithelium. These are all visible in this picture, their location. Animal tissues, epithelial tissues part is this much. Next class we will continue with another type of animal tissues. Till then, take care. Thank you.